Hey YouTube, welcome back. I'm super excited to have you guys here. I'm super excited just to be able to continue to make these videos and just continue to be able to talk to you guys and really just be able to speak on what's been on my heart these past couple of months and honestly my whole life. I feel like I always had something to say. I always felt like I had something to not prove, but something just to talk about. And today what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to base it off of one of my favorite movies, off of one of my favorite quotes. Fish are friends, not food. That is such a great quote. And today we're not going to be talking about fish being friends, but we are going to be talking about people being people and actually being able to accept them as people and not tools to like accomplish things that you need done in your life, but instead to really just have them in your life and be able to be comfortable with who they are without them bringing anything to the table but being a good friend. So I'm going to talk about how I struggled with this because I used to use people as tools all the time. Even my little cousins I used to use like back in the day, or friends, anybody that was around me, I'll be like, oh, can you go get this? And then honestly it always felt bad on my part, but I always reaped the benefits of it, so I loved when it happened. And it'll be a time where like I need a remote that's halfway across the room and I'll just be like, hey, can you grab that? I sure enough could have got up, and even they might even been a little bit farther, but to me it was like, they're here, might as well have them help me, and just kind of have the whole world go around me is kind of how my mindset was. And it was so unhealthy, it was so bad, and for me it was such a struggle to be able to it wasn't a struggle, it's a struggle to think about it now, but at the time I used to love it. Like I said, I used to just like thrive off of people just grabbing remotes for me, getting me a cup of water when I didn't want to get up and get it myself. And it almost caused this babying thing. I just never wanted to grow up. I never wanted to become my own person. Really shows now when I'm trying to grow and trying to become this person on my own. It's showing how many times I was babied, how many times that people have done things for me, how many times I just treated people as those tools to get somewhere. And most of the time those things backfire. When you're treating somebody as a tool, it's going to backfire eventually, whether it's on you or whether it's on them. Sometimes you use that person as a tool and eventually they stop becoming that tool because they're just so burnt out from you. So today we're talking about fish are friend, not food. You get the basic gist of what I used to go through. So today I'm just going to kind of talk about valuing people and really just valuing yourself too, and being able to be present and that being enough. Really just being able to understand that that person is good enough for as they are, who they are, with the mistakes that they made, just taking them for all the things that they have done and all the things that they're going to do that are going to upset you, the things that you don't agree with. And it's just a part of having good boundaries as well. So for me to start off, like I said, it's about having good boundaries. So at first, you don't have to agree with the things that the person does. Let's just say it's your best friend. You don't have to agree with the drinking that they're doing, with all the people that they are seeing. You don't have to agree with it, but you have to be there to love and support them in every situation. Even when they're wrong, you could tell them that they're wrong, but also let them know, hey, I'm here for you. I know you're going through something. I love you. Or you could say, I care for you. Whatever really makes it that fits that moment, just tell that person, hey, I'm still here for you, even though I know you messed up. You know you messed up. Or sometimes they might have not messed up, but you think they messed up. It's just your opinion. But don't let your opinion get in the way either. Just really kind of submit yourself to put that person before you, so you really know that you're there for that person. Because if you're thinking about yourself and their situation and how you can help them, you're never going to ever be satisfied with helping them, because they're not going to take your advice simply because that's not what they need right now. Most of the time what they need is just for a friend to be there. A friend to listen and, kind of just point the mirror back at themselves and really just show them, hey, this is the situation. This is what you did. I don't agree with it, but I'm still here. And then maybe they'll see the bad side of it and be like, wow, I really did mess up. And I feel like that's being human, being a person. And when you're in a situation, you're feeling the feelings of that situation. You don't have a clear mind, and having somebody from the outside that won't judge you for it, and having somebody that's just going to be there just to listen and not tell you, nobody needs a second mother or second father. Nobody needs that. Everybody needs to be their own person and really just have people alongside that help them find out who they are. So like I said, try to be that person that isn't telling the person what to do, but you're really just putting a mirror up and showing them, hey, this is the situation, this is your mistake, and just continuing to be present, continuing to be ready to listen and be ready to just be there and really speak life into them. Because I feel like in many bad situations, like a breakup, I'm an expert at going through the heartbreaks of a breakup. And all the times I went through a breakup, my friends were always like, oh, there's plenty of fish in the sea, or, oh, Moises, it's all right, she wasn't everything for you. And they try to, like, you know, throw this stuff onto the situation instead of helping me find out who I am. Because in those times, I felt like what really would have helped me is really just, hey, Moises, like, remember, you're still a great guy, you're still a great communicator, you still have dreams, you still have goals, and kind of just bringing me back to my purpose in life and bringing me back to who I am is what would have caused for a better making of the situation, instead of, hey, Moises, forget that girl, there's plenty of fish in the sea, let's go out and let's go party, let's do all this stuff. Because when you go and you try to replace what you had with somebody else on being in a hurtful mindset or being in a hurtful situation, you're just going to end up double hurting yourself, or you're going to end up hurting the other person. And that's why this world is just filled with so much hurt and so much pain, is because people just keep trying to solve all the situations with things that they know how. And sometimes we needed to sit down, pick apart the situation and really just find out what is the source, or point them back to who they really are, and just allow them to find themselves again. And once you do this once or twice or 3 or 4 times, however many times your friend goes through the situation, they're always going to know that, hey, I could go to you, I could go to this person. And just remember, you reap what you sow. So if you continue to help your friends, there's going to be a point in life where it's going to be tough on you, or where you're going to go through something, and at least you'll have somebody there because you were there for them. And if you don't, then it just shows their true colors. It shows that those weren't the right people for you. But don't give up hope. Don't give up thinking that there's no good people out there, because there is people out there that have the potential to be one of your best friends. They just need somebody to love them for their mistakes first. And then after you get through that part, and after you get through the judging part, putting your opinion to the side and just loving and supporting, that's when that person will really open up to you and be that friend that you always needed. So today, I want to encourage you, and I want to send you off with something to do. Go find that person that you always been giving advice to, or somebody that's going through something, and just kind of be there for that person. Love them, support them, encourage them, send them messages. Hey bro, you're awesome. Hey, you're doing great. Oh, keep up the work. Just send them these little encouraging messages, and just continue to speak life into them, and just allow them to, you know, even if they don't feel like responding right now, just let them know that you're there for them. And if you get to see them, if you get to text them, if you guys talk on the phone, don't try to give them your opinion. Just kind of be there, be like, hey, is there anything that I can do for you? Because offering that help, maybe there is something that you can do, or maybe there isn't. Maybe they're just like, honestly, I don't know what I need right now, but your support is like well appreciated. So that's what I'm going to send you guys off with today. Go find that person that's hurting. Go find that person that needs encouragement. Matter of fact, don't even find a person that's hurting. Go find somebody that's doing great right now, and remember to help them focus on what their purpose is, because some people are doing so great in life sometimes that they forget what their main purpose is. Like, you know, some kid that got into a popular crowd, now he's popular, now he's going through all these new things, and he feels like he's doing great things, but he forgot about his little cousin or his little sister that he needs to help get to the next level that she needs, and she needs him. So always remember to help people refocus their purpose, or help them find their purpose, and treat people like they're humans. Don't treat people like a tool. That's the end period, exclamation point, the end of it. Don't treat people like tools, treat them like humans. And really from that situation, once you start doing that, I'm telling you, your relationships are going to start to flourish. They're going to start to really improve, and you're going to start seeing a lot of positive changes in your life. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have been so great. You guys over these past couple of weeks have been so awesome, just to be able to speak what's on my heart and really just have people supporting and really being there for me. remember that I do have a Google Voice. It's going to be down in the descriptions below. Text it, call it if you need it. If you want more advice, you have questions on the topics, anything like that, I would love to answer them. I would love to pray for you guys. Just remember, for me, my biggest the biggest thing that has changed my life, and the biggest thing that has been my foundation, has been Jesus in the center of it. Really just talking to who I was, and really creating me into this new person, to be available for people and to treat people like people, and to just love everyone. And that's why I made this YouTube. I really want to help others. I really want to help encourage. I really want to set people in a new direction in their life and show that they are valued. The biggest thing to me is that you are valued. You have $1 million heart, and I want you guys to act like you guys have $1 million heart. People, when they say they're broke, I don't believe in that anymore. You have $1 million heart. If you're broke, go sell half your heart. You'll be written. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. But like I said, guys, treat people like people. Fish are friends, not food. Best quote ever. Finding Nemo, shout out to you. You have taught me something as a kid that I will never forget. And I'm super excited just to see you guys next week. Don't know what my topic is yet, but we'll find it out, and I'll be here to share it with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Go subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys need me, you guys know how to find me in the descriptions below. Google Voice. Peace out.